Hello, and welcome to Where the Buffalo Roams. I thought I'd give you a quick tour of what a typical camp setup looked like for us on our trip. Here we are in Keystone, South Dakota, at the Spokane Creek Campground. A really nice one as it turns out. We're right along the creek itself, and we got lots of trees that gives us good shade, and importantly, gives us lots of places to tie up lines. Uh, Someplace to dry your towels and things is essential. So some trees to tie a clothesline is great. We got our sun canopy up, and that covers our cooking and dining area. Over here on the picnic table, you see we try to cover it with a tablecloth, and we have three containers of water. The one on the right is a water filter. The one in the middle is just a 2-gallon collection. We can get it from the spigot. And that small one on the left is an old dishwashing detergent thing we fill with soap and water to wash hands with. We put a collection basin on the bottom so you don't get a big pile of mud every time it spills. Here's our kitchen setup. You got a little trash on the left. And up top, this thing sort of folds up pretty small, then unfolds to this great setup. You can store all types of spices, silverware, place to hang towels or a lantern. So easy access. You got these hooks here. I got the lighter to light the stove. You can see some salt and things up top. And then on the bottom, you got soap and a sponge, a nice wide surface to prep, and then a tub here to help you do some dishes. And it also has a stand for your stove, which is really great, and it gets it off the picnic table. We're also using a full propane tanks on this trip since we're going to be gone for so long. There's another shelf underneath, and these three wooden bins come from inside the camper. That's the storage we use inside there. They come from these flip-top benches. So you can stack them up here, you slide them left and right, and that has most of our cooking pans and pots and everything else you might need while you're in the kitchen. Over here we have our cooler, and between these trees here we have a little sort of mini hammock. I think it's a cargo storage thing for the back of a car, and we use that to dry our pots and pans, which is pretty key. And then there's a little mesh bag to dry silverware, because otherwise they would fall in between the bigger holes of the drying hammock. You got the fire pit here, four chairs set up around it. And entering into the camper, we have a rug, indoor-outdoor rug. There's the buffalo itself. And then because this site has lots of trees, which is really nice, we're able to set up both a hammock and a tree swing. And that's really a nice place to just sit and relax. It stays fairly dry underneath these ends of the camper when you slide them out. And this is where we try to keep food and firewood. So you can see here we have everything labeled. Labeling stuff is really essential to sort of stay sane and be able to find things easily. So we have all of our foods here labeled for easy access and easy organization. So there you have it. This is sort of what a nice, well laid out campsite looks like. We don't always get this. We don't always have the time to set something up like this, or if we're just staying for a day or two, we may not go full out like this, but we were staying here for a number of days, so it was worth it. So thanks for watching, and follow along, if you will, at the link down below. And we got a lot more adventures coming up, so hope you'll follow along and check us out. Goodbye from South Dakota.